You're spending money every month on antacids, digestive enzyme tablets, gas relief capsules, and prescription medications for bloating and stomach pain. While something that costs $1 and has been used as digestive medicine for 5,000 years has now been validated by modern research to eliminate bloating, reduce gastric pain, destroy the harmful bacteria disrupting your gut, accelerate food transit to end constipation, and restore the digestive efficiency that people over 45 lose so gradually they stop remembering what comfortable digestion actually feels like. People over 45 are living with daily digestive discomfort, the heaviness after meals, the gas that builds through the afternoon, the unpredictable stomach pain, the bloating that makes clothes feel tight by evening, and spending money every month on products that temporarily mask these symptoms while the underlying gut dysfunction gets worse. Ajwain addresses the dysfunction directly. Today, I am going to show you exactly how to use it. But first, hold this question. If a $1 seed can restore the digestive comfort you stopped expecting years ago, why has nobody shown you exactly how to use it until now? I am Dr. Christine Rodriguez, and this is Men's Vitality Hub. This channel exists to give seniors like you affordable, authentic knowledge about your health so you can take care of yourself, manage every condition you face, and find the right guidance for your specific situation without spending more than you have to. Real biology, real solutions, no trends, no expensive products. Just honest science that puts your health back in your own hands. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why this video was made for your specific situation. 3 precise ways to use Ajwain for digestive health with exact steps and timing. 2 powerful additional benefits that matter deeply for people over 45. 1 surprising fact about Ajwain that will completely change how you think about this seed. And the science that explains why everything works. Every single section of this video matters for your digestive health. Do not skip anything and do not do this halfway. Doing this correctly and completely is what produces the result. Half measures give half results. Stay for all of it. Now, I want to make sure you are watching the right video, because this is not a general wellness video. This is specifically for a certain kind of person. If you feel bloated by afternoon almost every day regardless of what you ate, this video is for you. If you experience that uncomfortable fullness and pressure after meals that makes you want to lie down rather than continue your day, this video is for you. If you have gas that is unpredictable, embarrassing, and present despite eating what you consider a reasonable diet, this video is for you. If you have stomach cramps or pain that arrives without warning and disrupts your ability to function normally, this video is for you. If your digestion has become slow and irregular, constipation alternating with urgency, never feeling fully comfortable, this video is for you. And if you have been taking antacids so regularly that you no longer remember what eating without discomfort feels like, this video is especially for you because antacids are making your underlying digestive dysfunction worse with every dose, and Ajwain is addressing the root cause that antacids suppress. Here is the commitment I am making to you today. Follow the 3 methods I am going to give you with complete consistency for 7 days. Just 7 days. And here's what that week looks like. By day 1 or 2, faster than almost any other protocol in this series, the bloating and gas that has been building through the day begins noticeably reducing. Ajwain's thymol compound activates digestive enzyme production within hours of the first dose. By day 3 or 4, post-meal heaviness begins lifting. Digestion speeds up, food moves through your system more efficiently, and the uncomfortable fullness that has become normal begins feeling like a distant memory. By day 5 or 6, stomach cramps and the unpredictable gastric pain begin reducing in frequency and severity. By day 7, most people following this protocol completely describe their digestion as the most comfortable it has been in years. 7 days. Starting tonight, because the most effective method in this protocol is taken before bed, and tonight is your first opportunity. These are not vague promises. They are the specific timeline that the biology of thymol's action on the digestive system produces. Thymol reaches peak concentration in the gut within 2 to 3 hours of consumption. Daily consistent dosing builds tissue-level concentrations over 3 to 4 days that produce the more sustained and complete relief that single doses cannot achieve. By day 7, the gut motility improvement, the enzyme stimulation, and the reduction in gas-producing bacteria have all compounded into a digestive environment that most people describe as genuinely transformed. One more thing before the methods. Right now, before the science, before the methods, make one decision. You are going to buy a packet of ajwain today. Also called carom seeds or bishop's weed, you will find it in any South Asian grocery store or spice market for $1 or less. It looks like small, ridged, greenish-brown seeds with a strong, sharp aroma, similar to thyme, because it contains the same compound, thymol. You are going to use the first method tonight. One decision, $1, one action tonight. The people who feel the difference by tomorrow morning are simply the people who act tonight. And understand this before the methods. The digestive discomfort you are living with is not normal aging. It is not something you have to accept. It is the result of specific, correctable biological processes: declining digestive enzyme production, impaired gut motility, dysregulated gut bacteria, and the chronic low-grade inflammation in the gut lining that accumulates through years of dietary stress, antibiotic use, and the gut microbiome changes that come with age. Ajwain targets all of these processes directly through its active compounds: thymol, carvacrol, and a family of essential oils that are among the most potent natural digestive therapeutics identified in research. This is not folk medicine. This is specific pharmacology from a $1 seed. So let me show you exactly how to use ajwain, step by step, precise quantities, exact timing. Because preparation method and timing with ajwain are the variables that determine whether you feel results within 24 hours or feel nothing. The first method is ajwain seeds with warm water before bed. This is the most important method in the protocol, and for most people, it produces the most noticeable results within the first 24 hours. Here is exactly how to prepare it. Every evening, 30 minutes after your last meal, take 1 level teaspoon of whole ajwain seeds. Place them directly in your mouth. Chew them slowly and thoroughly for 20 to 30 seconds. Do not swallow without chewing. The chewing ruptures the seed's cell walls and releases the thymol and essential oil compounds directly into the saliva, from where they are rapidly absorbed through the oral mucosa and begin acting on the digestive system almost immediately. After chewing, swallow the ground seeds. Follow immediately with 1 full glass of warm water, not cold. Drink the warm water slowly over the next 2 to 3 minutes. The warm water activates the digestive motility-stimulating compounds in ajwain and carries them through the stomach and intestinal lining, where they begin stimulating digestive enzyme secretion and reducing the gas-producing fermentation that builds overnight. Take this every night without exception, 30 minutes after your last meal. This single habit alone, 1 teaspoon of chewed ajwain seeds followed by warm water every night, produces the bloating and gas reduction that most people feel most clearly within the first 2 days of consistent use. 1 teaspoon of whole ajwain seeds, chewed thoroughly, followed by 1 glass of warm water, every night, 30 minutes after your last meal. The second method is ajwain tea before your main meal. This method prepares your digestive system for your largest meal of the day, priming the gastric acid production, the digestive enzyme secretion, and the gut motility that determine how efficiently your body processes a full meal, and whether that meal produces bloating and discomfort or digests cleanly and completely. Here is exactly how to prepare it. Take 1 full teaspoon of ajwain seeds and place them in a small pot. Add 1½ cups of water. Bring to a gentle boil over medium heat and allow to boil for 3 to 4 minutes. This extracts the thymol and digestive compounds into the water efficiently. Remove from heat. Allow to cool for 2 minutes. Strain the tea into a cup. Add 1 teaspoon of raw honey and a small squeeze of fresh lemon juice. Drink this warm, 20 minutes before your main meal, whether that is lunch or dinner, whichever is your largest meal. The 20-minute timing allows the digestive priming compounds to activate your stomach acid production and enzyme secretion before food arrives, meaning when your meal reaches your stomach, the full digestive machinery is already activated and ready to process it completely, rather than struggling to catch up while food ferments and produces gas. 1 teaspoon of ajwain seeds boiled in water, strained, with honey and lemon. 20 minutes before your main meal, every day. There is a reason this method uses boiling rather than steeping, and the difference in thymol extraction between the two methods is significant. Steeping ajwain seeds in hot water, like a standard tea, extracts a portion of the water-soluble compounds, but leaves much of the thymol locked in the seed's essential oil structure, which requires the sustained heat of boiling to break down and release into the water. 3 to 4 minutes of gentle boiling produces a thymol-concentrated liquid that a 5-minute steep cannot replicate. The tea you drink after boiling contains 2 to 3 times the therapeutic compound concentration of a steeped preparation. This is why the protocol specifies boiling specifically, and why people who have tried ajwain tea before by simply steeping seeds in hot water and felt minimal benefit often experience dramatically stronger results when they switch to the boiling method. The third method is ajwain and ginger digestive paste for acute relief. This method is for the moments when digestive discomfort is acute, when you are experiencing a bloating episode, a stomach cramp, or the heavy, painful fullness after a meal that makes normal functioning difficult. This is your immediate relief tool, a preparation that begins working within 15 to 20 minutes of consumption and provides targeted relief for acute digestive distress. Here is exactly how to prepare it. Take half a teaspoon of whole ajwain seeds and dry roast them in a small pan over low heat for 2 to 3 minutes, stirring continuously until they release their aroma and turn slightly golden. Remove from heat and allow to cool for 1 minute. Grind the roasted seeds into a coarse powder using a mortar and pestle or small grinder. Mix this powder with half a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger or a small pinch of dried ginger powder and 1 teaspoon of raw honey. Stir into a smooth paste. Eat this paste directly off a spoon slowly, chewing the seed particles thoroughly before swallowing. Follow with half a glass of warm water. Use this paste whenever acute digestive discomfort strikes, after a heavy meal, during a bloating episode, or when stomach cramps appear. The roasting of the seeds intensifies the thymol release. The ginger adds gingerol compounds that work synergistically with thymol to accelerate gastric emptying, the rate at which food moves from the stomach into the small intestine, which is the primary determinant of post-meal heaviness. And the honey coats and soothes the irritated stomach lining, while acting as a carrier that enhances compound absorption. Half teaspoon of roasted ground ajwain, half teaspoon ginger, 1 teaspoon honey, as needed for acute digestive relief. Now, beyond digestive health, because ajwain does 2 other deeply significant things for people over 45, that are worth knowing while you are already using it daily. The first additional benefit is meaningful blood pressure and cardiovascular support. The thymol in ajwain has been documented in research to have calcium channel blocking properties, the same mechanism through which a class of pharmaceutical blood pressure medications works. By blocking calcium channels in arterial smooth muscle, thymol reduces arterial constriction and supports healthy blood vessel relaxation, contributing to lower blood pressure. Research published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences documented that ajwain extract produced significant reductions in blood pressure in animal studies, with the thymol fraction identified as the primary active component. For people over 45 who are managing both digestive issues and borderline elevated blood pressure, which describes a large proportion of this age group, the cardiovascular benefit of daily ajwain use represents a significant additional return from the same $1 daily protocol. The second additional benefit is significant respiratory relief and lung health support. Ajwain has been used for respiratory conditions, asthma, bronchitis, congestion, for thousands of years in traditional medicine. Modern research has validated this use specifically. Thymol is a documented bronchodilator. It relaxes the smooth muscle of the airways, improving breathing capacity. And a mucolytic. It breaks down and loosens mucus in the airways, making it easier to clear. For people over 45 who experience seasonal respiratory infections, chronic cough, morning congestion, or reduced breathing capacity, the respiratory benefits of daily ajwain use provide meaningful functional improvement alongside the digestive benefits that are the primary focus of today's protocol. And here's the one surprising fact about ajwain that is going to completely change how you think about this tiny seed. Ajwain seeds contain more thymol, the primary active therapeutic compound, than thyme itself. The herb thyme, which is widely recognized and sold in health food stores as a premium medicinal herb, contains approximately 0.3 to 1% thymol by weight. Ajwain seeds contain 35 to 60% thymol by weight, making them one of the most concentrated natural sources of this compound on Earth. This extraordinary concentration of thymol is why ajwain produces such rapid and noticeable digestive relief. It is delivering a pharmacologically significant dose of a potent digestive therapeutic at quantities achievable from a single teaspoon of seeds. At $1 per packet that lasts weeks, ajwain is providing a higher concentration of a more bioactive therapeutic compound than expensive herbal preparations that charge $20 to $30 for vastly lower thymol content. This is not a traditional remedy that modern science has not yet evaluated. It is a pharmacologically potent compound in a natural, affordable, and thoroughly researched form. Now, let me explain exactly why digestive problems worsen so significantly after 45. And why ajwain addresses that process at its biological root. Your digestive system is governed by a complex network of enzymes, gut motility signals, stomach acid, and gut bacteria that work together to break down food, absorb nutrients, and eliminate waste efficiently. In your 30s, this system was robust and largely self-correcting. After 45, several processes begin degrading its efficiency simultaneously. Stomach acid production declines, a condition called hypochlorhydria, meaning food is less completely broken down before entering the small intestine. Digestive enzyme secretion from the pancreas and small intestinal lining reduces. Proteins, fats, and carbohydrates are digested less completely, producing the undigested food residue that gut bacteria ferment into gas. Gut motility slows. The muscular contractions that move food through the digestive tract become less efficient, causing the sluggish transit that produces bloating, constipation, and the uncomfortable fullness that lingers for hours after meals. The gut microbiome shifts. Beneficial bacteria that aid digestion decline, and gas-producing bacteria increase, worsening fermentation and bloating. And the gut lining develops low-grade inflammation that impairs nutrient absorption and contributes to the chronic digestive discomfort that most people over 45 have simply accepted as their new normal. Ajoine's thymol addresses this cascade through 4 simultaneous mechanisms. It stimulates gastric acid secretion, directly addressing the hypochlorhydria that is allowing food to arrive incompletely broken down in the small intestine. It stimulates digestive enzyme production in the pancreas and intestinal lining, improving the complete digestion of proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. That prevents the undigested residue that produces gas. It accelerates gut motility through direct stimulation of the smooth muscle in the intestinal wall, reducing the transit time that allows food to ferment, and reducing the bloating and constipation that slow motility produces. And its antimicrobial activity, thymol is one of the most potent natural antimicrobials identified in research, reduces the populations of gas-producing bacteria that have proliferated in the disrupted gut microbiome of people over 45. A study published in the Journal of Applied Microbiology found that thymol demonstrated potent antimicrobial activity against the most common gas-producing gut bacteria, including E. coli and Klebsiella, at concentrations achievable from dietary ajoine consumption. 4 mechanisms, $1. Results within 24 hours. Remember the question from the beginning? If a $1 seed can restore the digestive comfort you stopped expecting years ago, why has nobody shown you exactly how to use it until now? Because there is no profit in a seed. No patent, no prescription. No supplement company can charge $30 for something that grows in a field and costs $1 for a month's supply. But the thymol concentration, the research validation, and the clinical effectiveness are all there. For $1, in a seed that most people walk past in the spice market without a second thought. Here's what you learned today. Digestive dysfunction after 45 is driven by declining stomach acid, reduced enzyme production, slowed gut motility, and dysbiotic gut bacteria. Ajoine's extraordinary thymol concentration addresses all 4 simultaneously, stimulating acid and enzyme production, accelerating motility, and eliminating gas-producing bacteria. 3 methods deliver these effects. Nightly chewed seeds before bed for overnight gut reset, pre-meal boiled tea for digestive priming, and roasted paste for acute symptom relief. 1 teaspoon of chewed seeds every night is the single most impactful change. Results begin within 24 hours. Comfort builds over 7 days. If this video gave you a real, practical, affordable solution for digestive discomfort you have been managing expensively and inadequately, please hit that like button right now and subscribe to Men's Vitality Hub. Every week, honest science, practical protocols, affordable solutions for people who are serious about their health after 45. Tell me in the comments, what is your worst digestive symptom right now? Bloating? Gas? Stomach pain? Constipation? Drop your answer below, because your experience might help another person over 45 realize that what they have accepted as normal is correctable, starting tonight. Thank you for watching. $1. 1 packet of ajoine seeds. 3 methods. Tonight is your very first dose, and by tomorrow morning, you will already begin to understand why 5,000 years of medicine and a growing body of modern research both agree on this seed. I will see you in the next one.